striking. I try to let a few doors walk, but if that freezer runs low, I gotta stock it. These scrub bucks got no mask, darn sure no drop times, but this chili has deer burger in it tonight.
Where did this podcast go?
Straight to hell.
Yeah, speaking of hell, check out East Coast Bowhunting Podcast.
Fantastic.
First of all, I'm addicted to the show.
I like that. That's cool. Okay. Full hunt. You live it, you breathe it.
It's a whole different world.
This East Coast has a little bit more of an edge and a grind to it.
You guys are fucking awesome.
I want to feel like I'm staying with the boys.
But I actually saw Jesus.
The point where it is now, where it's insane.
I just want to get the realest people possible in the industry.
You know, if you're not pissing people off, you're not doing it right.
Welcome back to yet another episode of East Coast Bowhunting Podcast. We're here in Harrisburg, Great American Outdoor Show in Pennsylvania. This show is brought to you by Shebeen Brewing, 100 Demons, Treds Euros, Ethics Archery, Scranton Power Sports, Nor'easter Game Calls, Wild Edge Inc., and the brand in the hunting industry, the working class bow hunter. We're joined today by the tree stand hunter buddy, or tree stand buddy, to be correct, right?
That is correct.
All right, and we're joined by Dave Milazzo and Nick Sampson, and their sidekick Johnny, Benedetto. And you guys aren't together, right?
No.
What?
He's kind of our Beetlejuice, you know?
Welcome to the show, fellas. Welcome to the show. Why don't we just kick right into it? Dave, you're the owner of the Tree Stand Buddy.
Right.
Where you from, and where can we find you?
Well, you can't ever find me. But I'm from New York, Long Island. That's where Tree Stand Buddy originated from.
Shebeen.
Oh, he knows.
What the hell is that?
Yeah. Listen to me. I love this podcast. I'm so excited to be on this podcast. And guess what? We're in Harrisburg, PA.
Nick.
Hunting season's over.
Nick.
Everybody's fiending for deer hunting stuff. And we're in the largest outdoor show in the world. I'm so pumped. This is the best podcast ever. Sorry, Dave. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Nick,
awesome.
Nick, put the beer down, Nick.
I had to be the first. All they do, Dave, is Shebeen.
Shebeen. Am I doing it right?
Shebeen.
Shebeen. Oh, it's a beer.
Yeah.
Oh,
Shebeen Brewing.
So I had to slip
You
one
like
in
the
there
beer?
real quick.
You like it?
Shebeen. It should say Shabada Bing.
Continue though, Dave. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
Get the fuck out of here.
Hey. That's funny.
So this is going to be a fun episode. I can already tell. So
Listeners, hold on to your seats. It's about to go for a ride.
Yeah, it's about to get fucking real.
It's all Nick's fault.
It's always my fault.
Let's cut into it. The Tree Stand Buddy. What brought that idea?
Thieves.
Thieves.
Yeah, that's what started it.
Can you elaborate a little bit?
Yeah, so I would have about 5 to 10 hang-on stands out in the woods where I hunt every year.
I got you.
And they would all get stolen. So, long story short, I put a bracket on one of my hang-on stands and made brackets to sit out in the woods so I could just take one stand in and out with me easily. And in doing that, I found out a bunch of things that needed to be solved with the hang-on stands, like they're hard to hang. Like, it sucks to carry them up and down the tree. So I came up with a way to hoist the stands up, slip them in your brackets, do your hunt, lower it down to yourself, take them in and out. It's way easier to hang my little bracket than it is to hang the tree stand. And it became a big safety value that we got out of it, you know.
Right, yeah.
So it just grew, you know. It kind of was one of those ideas that came to be without. You two need to knock it off, all right? I'm going to put you in your room. So it was just one of those ideas that it came from a necessity to protect my stands and turned into a huge safety factor for the industry, you know.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so that's basically how it came to be. I mean, there's a little more behind it, but, you know, like, for instance, I was I was hunting one morning. I had my older boy with me, and I killed a nice deer. And the next day, well, that afternoon, my younger son said, "Hey, Dad, take me in and kill a deer with me tomorrow, blah, blah, blah." And I'm like, "All right, dude, we'll go in." I didn't know if we'd see one or whatever. So you're talking about hours from when I got the other deer out of the woods. My stand was stolen,
Oh, my God.
So now my little guy couldn't even, he was disappointed. And I'm like, there's enough.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
It was really that day that turned it for me that I was like, I got to do something, Not to mention, who can afford to replace 5 to 10 stands every year?
Right.
You can't, you know what I mean? It was ridiculous.
What area was this? Can you paint
Long
the
Island.
picture?
Yeah, it's out
Oh,
east,
okay.
Long Island. We got a 4-month-long bow season there, so, and I'm lucky enough where I live that I got a piece of property very close to the house that I can go hunt,
Right.
So,
I got a new stand in Long Island now too.
Yeah, you
Right by
lost
Dave's
that
house.
one. Yeah, we
Looks
took
like
it
I'm
down.
going to be putting a couple
Yeah.
stands in
Yeah.
Long Island, too.
Yeah, which Long Island's great. I mean, there's a lot of bow hunters there. It's so funny. We do these shows all around the whole country.
Make love to that mic, man.
Eh,
Make love. There you go.
We
Yeah.
we do.
Sounds good.
So,
No, not like that.
right, Nick, get off the mic. Well, we do these shows all over the country, and it's you tell people, everyone asks you, where you from, New York, and they're all like, "Well, they hunt in New York," Yeah. We're actually 13 square miles of city, and then the rest of us pretty much are the rest of New York. It's a pretty big area. So, yeah, we hunt, and that's how it happened. That's how it all started. That was
awesome.
10 years ago. So.
Cool.
Wow. And where can they find you? Do you have a website?
Yep.
Do you have Facebook? Do you have Instagram? What do you?
TreeStandBuddy.com.
Okay.
We got Facebook also.
Yep.
We do have Instagram. Although we don't do much with Instagram, I could be honest with you. Nick's been slacking in that area.
Really?
See,
Instagram.
Tis-
it's always
tis.
on Nick.
It's always my fault.
So how does Nick come into play?
Nick is awesome.
Yeah?
So, yeah, I might say a lot of stupid things because we're kidding around, but Nick's the effing man, if you will.
You can say it.
He brings a lot to our company,
Oh, hell yeah.
So he's the director of operations for us, and he does so much and helps me and my partner, Paul, so much that I'll tell you what, no one can take him. He's ours. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yep.
That's badass.
So Nick, where are you from?
I'm from originally from Williamsport, Pennsylvania, and I'm just outside of Harrisburg now. So I'm right in the Pennsyltucky.
Nice.
Pennsyltucky's the real redneck hillbillies. So
They all wear purple shirts.
we do. I had to work this morning. Listen, this shirt is sexy.
It's fresh, but
It is.
it ain't redneck.
If I was in Long Island, this shirt would be mint.
Yeah, in Long Island.
Fresh.
Looking fresh. Yeah.
So, but yeah, no, right here in Pennsylvania. This show is, man, I've been going to this show since I was probably, as far as I can remember, 4 or 5 years old.
Oh wow.
And you see it with everybody around here. There's people that come 2-3 days, to the show, and there's a lot that doesn't change. There's a lot that does change at the show, but man, it's a rite of passage. It's like, the opening day of Pennsylvania is Monday for deer season, except for this coming year, but we can talk about that at a different time.
Okay.
But it's like a rite of passage. You got to come to the Harrisburg show. You got to see everybody. It's like a family reunion for me.
Yeah.
From all the different people that I know and I see and that kind of stuff. It's awesome.
We even got Lee Bryce tonight.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know.
Bryce, I mean, the NRA has done wonders with this show.
Right.
Now, don't get me wrong. I mean, God bless the NRA. This is always going to be, to me and many Pennsylvanians, the Harrisburg show.
Hell yeah.
That's just what it is.
And wasn't there some controversy in the past that they were going to lose the show? And
There was, you want to talk about controversy? It was a big deal. It actually closed down for a year.
right,
The millions and millions in revenue that were lost. But the best part about it was, sportsmen are maybe not the. Let me rephrase that. People that hunt and fish may not be the largest demographic in the world, but we can come together strong. And we prove that if you mess with us, we will shut it down and we will make it right. And that's what happened. We came together as one big group, and basically said that we're not going to stand for that kind of stuff.
You're not going to tree stand?
Absolutely,
that
tree
kind of
stand
stuff?
for it. Even down to politicians that are local that weren't for it. Not allowing us to have black guns in the show. That was their big stance.
I know, they're so racist.
Yeah. Well, they didn't want us to have white guns, green guns, yellow guns, any kind of guns.
Right.
But the fact of the matter is having a hunting show that you can't have firearms makes no sense.
Right.
And I'll put it as simple as this. This show has 200,000 people come through. There's more guns, ammo, firearms, and all that stuff in one place.
And everyone's happy.
When has anybody ever been hurt?
Never.
Exactly. It proves the fact that there's only one thing. People kill people, not guns.
Dude, I'll vote for you. Yeah. I'm voting for you.
President?
I'm voting for you.
I
See what I mean?
Yeah, man. I'm sold. Where do I
Take the whole show over if you don't chime in.
I get excited about it.
Where do I buy the tree stand, buddy? I want one.
Yeah.
Vote for Nick. Vote for Nick.
No, I get a little wound up because it's important to me and other people too. Because this show is
Well, without it, the show would mean nothing. Every show would mean nothing.
Without it, but this show is so important to so many outfitters, so many manufacturers. It's important to us. For Tree Stand Buddy and our new product Ladder Stand Buddy, this is a staple of our year. This sets us up to be able to reach so many people, with a product, and so many other people. I mean, there's outfitters that only do this show,
Right.
their whole year. And that year that we were shut down, it hurt a lot of people.
Yeah.
So it's just I love this place.
It's definitely the biggest show, I do have to say, in the States.
Over
It's the
1,000
largest.
vendors,
It's
right?
the largest consumer show in the world. From my
Consumer,
understanding.
yeah,
Wow.
for sure.
So, they estimate. I mean, the numbers are just crazy. 9 days of madness.
Dude, and my dumb ass wants to wear my fancy boots. My feet are fucking killing me at the end of the day.
And you don't even do TV; you just do radio.
Yeah. Got to make the see. I'm Mexican. I don't know if you guys knew that. I'm Mexican, so this way I got to portray more American than Mexican.
Yeah,
You see what I'm saying?
because of the. I ain't gonna say
I'm
the
a
wall's
climber.
coming.
Yeah, they don't know I'm good at climbing and good at digging. So, oh man. So what got you guys? Let's start with Nick. Actually, let's transition back to Dave. Actually, what got you in the woods when you were young?
Oh man, it was just. What's funny? No one in my whole family ever hunted. 0 hunters in my family. Yeah, it was me, man. It was just my instinct to go out and harvest animals. Like I started doing it. You like that, right? No murder animals.
Well, we all slay.
Yeah,
We're all slayers.
listen.
So you're an East Coast Slayer. Is what it comes down to.
yeah. Why, you got something we got to go hunt?
Oh, we always do.
Yeah, but so I just it's just always been in me, you know what I mean? And then I pretty much did it all myself. I had no one to go hunt with or anything,
So what drove you to kind of step in there?
I have one cousin that he's a lot like me. We're the only two like us in our whole families. And it was just me and him all right, let's just go get a piece of woods and see what we can do. And we've learned so much. Probably most people don't know because we knew zero. You know what I mean? We're going to woods and look at each other like, I don't know, what do you think? I don't know, what do you think? You know what I mean? And so we had to work. We had to figure it out. You know what I mean? And then I can remember the first deer I ever took, that was, for me, I think it took 3 years of us hunting. So I was in my early 20s when I started.
Okay.
Mid-20s, I'd say.
Yeah.
When I got the first deer, that's it. It ruined the rest of my life. You know what I mean? That was it. And then I got into bow hunting shortly after because, just being a one time a year, 1 week a year around Thanksgiving going to gun hunt was like...
That wasn't enough.
I couldn't wait that long to hunt again, you know? So, yeah, then I got into bow hunting and that was it. Yeah, it was hooked ever since.
Awesome. What about you, Nick?
I'm actually kind of the opposite of Dave. We're so much alike, really, but in a lot of things. And freaking Beetlejuice chiming in the background. Yeah. But my grandfather hunted, and my dad hunted. My dad still hunts.
And you said you're from Harrisburg, yeah?
I'm actually from Williamsport, about an hour or so north of here.
Williamsburg?
Williamsport. Little League World Series. Home of the Little League World Series.
Word.
And he can't play ball worth.
I can't. If you asked me to hit that wall right there with a baseball, I'd lose it. I wouldn't hit it. I got no. But
yeah, your grandfather
He ran
got
a concession
my
stand.
grandfather, my father,
the World Series.
you know, and
Oh,
This damn Shebeen, man.
oh wait,
It's Shebeen's fault.
Shebeen.
Hey, just quick little cheers, man. This is fun,
Yeah.
man. Cheers.
Cheers.
Salud.
double sitmo.
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
It is.
But yeah, and even my kids hunt, and I'm blessed to be able to have my dad to hunt with my grandkid or my kids. You know, so I learned a lot from them. You know, I didn't have to as much trial and error as Dave did. You know, and stuff. You know, so I kind of was given some extra info, but I love it. I mean, it's all I do: hunt, fish. I mean,
Awesome.
and hang out with Dave and Paul.
and you said
Awesome.
earlier
And John.
you've been in the industry for a long time.
I have. I've been in the industry since I was probably 16, full time since I was 21.
Wow.
And
what
that-
were you doing back then?
Good thing the
We know
listeners
what you
can't see that.
We know what you want them to be doing, but
I started off in the industry filming. I spent a lot of time filming Larry Weishuhn. Did some stuff for a lot of the shows that were on ESPN. And then I switched over to, I had my own show back then in my 20s. And realized there's a lot more money behind the camera instead of in front of the camera, and I didn't have the ego trip to need to be in front of the camera.
Word.
So we transitioned to production. So we got into production
Bless
and
you.
marketing and did that stuff. And then got back into some TV show stuff of my own. We produced a lot of their shows. And then I've known Dave and these guys since they started the company, basically.
Yeah, I would say
we met
at
this
least 9 years.
Yeah, we met at the Bowhunters Festival up
Yeah.
in northern Pennsylvania one year.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so and we just were
Sportsville.
friends for years and never did anything together. And 3 years ago at Harrisburg, we got talking and started working together. And I'm telling you what, it's like family. It really is. You know, it sounds a little cliche
Absolutely.
maybe, but it's like family.
Yeah.
that's all.
So we work together. It's everybody's got a job. You know, none of us could do it alone. So
Nice. So what? Let's transition back to the product. What brought on the ladder stand, buddy?
So we had a cover article and story in Inside Archery about Tree Stand Buddy. And a guy that I've known for quite a few years gave us a call and had this product called Skyline Safety Systems. So Johnny's insane. So he called me and said he had this patent and this product and he thought we could do a lot better with it than what he was doing with it. So just a month or so ago, we basically put everything together and rebranded it as the Ladder Stand Buddy. And now there's a product you can actually hang a ladder stand and not die. You know, there's no safe way to hang a ladder stand until now.
There's not.
Now, can you describe the product a little bit to paint the picture for the listener?
Yeah, so basically, if you think about the back of your ladder stand, it takes just a couple bolts, and you have a giant set of arms.
A big jaw.
A big jaw, or like a big, and there's a ratchet that comes down to the ground. You set that stand up against a tree, and when you ratchet it from the ground, it basically hugs that tree, and then it just cinches it up. You know, it's powder coated aluminum, and there's cables in there. Between the teeth, it just locks it in to where you can climb that stand and set your straps from your manufacturer, and then you can remove it and use it on another ladder stand.
Yeah.
Nice.
So it's light, it's easy.
A tool.
Yeah.
It's a tool to install and take down all of your ladder stands. So
Nice.
you get one, and you just use it on all of them. So it's so much safer. Because, I don't care how strong your buddy is, but if he's at the bottom 5 feet of the stand holding it, it's not like somebody holding it 20 feet high.
Right.
Yeah, so
And
it's just...
physics is physics. He ain't
Right,
doing
it
it.
is what it is.
Me and Caddy Cowboy, who's a number one supporter of ours, we would take the fucking tractor into the woods, and then we'd get up in the bucket and try and do it. I mean, it's a fucking pain in the ass, especially if you're trying to get into a certain area. You know what I'm saying? And now listening to it and actually seeing how this works, that's awesome.
Yeah,
That's a game changer.
Number one supporter, he actually supplied the rental car to come here from Connecticut. We're pimping in a brand new Impala because of that. Dude. Yeah.
Wow.
Cool.
You guys smoking there?
Shebeen, yeah. Shebeen.
Put some rims on that Impala.
Then I'll really look Mexican.
Yeah.
Floaters?
So, yeah. So
Low
what?
rider.
You got rims.
I got rims.
Dave's, you got rims on your truck.
Of course. We don't have rims on that truck.
That's right.
So in comparison to the two buddies, is there a difference between the tree stand buddy and the ladder stand buddy?
Oh, well, tree stand buddies for hang-on stands.
Okay. Can you
Yeah.
elaborate?
So you take one hang-on stand. You can bolt the tree stand buddy bracket to it. Instead of setting stands up all out through the woods, you can put our brackets in there. Now, the bracket allows you to do a couple things. If you have the ability, you can lag bolt that bracket into the woods. There's 2 straps that come with it that you'll put on it. But then you don't necessarily, if you can lag it in, you don't necessarily need to leave those straps out in the woods all the time. You can put them on when you go in. And probably the best feature of it is there's a little loop in the bottom of those tree brackets.
Right.
You're going to set up a line that goes up and back down, through it and back down to the ground. You tie your stand to one end, pull it up from the other, tie it off, let it hang. So now you don't have to carry your stand up there or carry it back down or throw it to the ground.
Yeah.
So you just climb up, slip it in, do your hunt. When you're done, pull it out, lower it down, take it right out of the woods.
Shit, it almost
move it
sounds
to another
sexual.
spot. Yeah, it is. It is. Slip it in, baby.
Yeah. Very sentimental procedure.
Yeah.
I like it.
Pull it up, pull it down.
Just use protection.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah, I mean, that's your harness.
Well,
Yeah.
it don't bind, so
Yeah.
it goes right in real easy.
That's right. Whoever's listening, if you go in a tree stand or you even come off the ground to hunt without a harness on, stop hunting.
Yeah.
Just stop hunting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And don't use our product, please.
Right.
Yeah, please just don't use it. Because you're an idiot.
And it's funny that you say that. Something that we do is we do tree stand harness giveaways. So anybody that
Nice.
doesn't have...
It's a donation.
It's a donation.
Right.
So, like, say you get the
Well, Johnny
the
needs
starters.
one.
So you get, like, the starters
we
that
give
come
them
with
out
your
for
tree
free.
stands. And we take them in, and our listeners will reach out to us, and we give them back to anybody who needs a tree
Nice.
stand. And they're
Yeah.
not like crazy ones, but just the
Right.
ones, the
They're
starter
not like
ones.
a hunter safety system or whatever.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But they're a harness.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yep.
Good for you guys. That's
so
awesome.
just reach out through social media, and then we just ship it out for free. It's on us.
Yeah.
So it's just something
you know,
to spread
just
the
free
safety.
ones that come with your tree stands when you first get them. If you have you have your own, and
Right.
all the other ones that when you keep buying stands, we take those in and we just distribute out to whoever needs them. Across
Man,
the
I wish
country.
I'd known that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've thrown hundreds of them already.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, now you can start saving them.
I will.
Yeah.
And that's
Absolutely.
that's exactly what it is. A lot of guys are like, I have a really nice one. Why am I going to use that one?
Right.
And then we just take those and guys have them in the closets and we just distribute them to people who need them.
Yeah.
And then
Good
they get
deal.
home safe.
So
That's
so,
important.
On that same note, what are the price differences between the two buddies, the buddy systems?
They're actually the same.
Yeah, it's
Are
weird.
They really are. They're a 129,
Ironically,
a 129 price point on the ladder stand buddy or the tree stand buddy.
Cool.
Now we also sell extra brackets for the tree stand buddy, so you can have your one setup and you can have multiple tree brackets.
You can keep buying tree
Yeah.
brackets.
You can spend more money on a better ladder lock-on stand.
Nice.
You know, and then bounce that around. You know, and sit in quality and save yourself some loot a little bit. And
Right.
Cool.
That's all. So then you're pretty much taking your stand in and out with you every time, and then just going to the quick bracket.
well, you
Right.
can,
Don't have to-
but you
Right.
don't have to.
Nice.
Right? I mean, even just the
Yeah,
simple
because
fact
they
of
can't take it, right?
well, you can lock
The
through our
feeds.
you can lock through our system if you take it out.
No matter what you leave in the woods, they can take.
Yeah,
Yeah,
locks
yeah.
keep
You know what I
honest
mean?
people honest. That's all
However,
it is.
it does make it harder. I mean, me where I am, mine come out with me. I have one personal stand that I take with me all the time. I just throw a rope around it, use it like a sling, throw it over my shoulder, take it in, hoist it up, slip it in. You know, not only is nobody stealing it because it's in my garage, but no one's hunting out of it either.
Right.
You know what I
Right.
mean? No, most of the time they don't even see my bracket. They probably don't. You know, one hunter sees a tree stand, they think the other guy's a genius and they should hunt that area. You know
Right.
what I mean? That's just
Exactly.
because that's what guys do. Like, oh, it must be deer here. You know? what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
So then you'll
true.
have 10 idiots hunting the same area, and probably ain't any deer in there anyway. But
Yeah.
you know, that's so. You know, you try to conceal your spots and protect your stuff, and so to me that works the best. You know, but I know people that have, let's say, 4 brackets, 1 stand, and they basically leave a stand in the woods until the woods changes, and they need to go in this area with it. And then one day they'll just take it from that spot and move it to the other spot.
Nice.
Because let's say it doesn't get ripped off where they are, but they'll leave it there, but they'll move that one stand from spot to spot. They don't have to worry about 4 stands out in the woods rotting.
Right.
You know, they just
Exactly.
have one. So
Nice.
Yeah.
Any
that's
kind of
awesome.
warranty with this?
Yeah, it's lifetime manufacturer's warranty on all of our stuff.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So
Right, Nick?
it's a fail-safe. Yeah, right, Nick?
Right, Nick?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Right.
Call Dave on that. Call
Keep
Dave.
drinking.
So that's really cool because as a hunter myself, you want to invest in the proper way and the proper stuff. Definitely want to be cost efficient, which this definitely is, to reassure the safety. I mean, safety doesn't have a price, and then to get it lifetime warranty. I mean,
And that's against manufactured defect. I mean, if you go
Right.
banging off the sidewalk or drag it down the street, do something just
You're on your own.
negligent. Yeah, it's.
But you
common
guys
sense.
seem down to earth, and you guys
Yeah.
will work with people. It's
Absolutely.
But I could tell you this, me as the owner, if you called me and you needed something happened, whatever the case may be,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be. If you're fair with me, I'm gonna be fair with you.
I don't think we've ever
regardless.
charged anybody ever for a replacement piece.
I don't think we've ever been asked for anything.
I don't think so either.
You know what's? I want to tell you a testimony that we have. So it's 10 years now we've been selling Tree Stand Buddy. I could literally tell you that not even 10 returns in the whole entire sales.
Wow.
That's when people buy the Tree Stand Buddy bracket. Now, that's the only one I can really speak for. Obviously, Ladder Stand Buddy is new, which I have great faith in it anyway. But
Right.
as far as Tree Stand Buddy goes, all of the sales, the thousands and thousands that we've had out there, I can literally tell you, less than 10 have been returned probably. And
That's awesome.
And it's never been for defect or anything like that. It's been, my wife bought me this for Christmas, and I don't even use hang-on stands or whatever the silly, reason was or whatever, So to me, that's our biggest testimony in and of itself. When people use our product, they're done. They'll never want to be in a stand without it again. They absolutely love it. We never get returns. It just speaks for itself.
That's awesome. So on that note, we have a segment every episode. We have a couple segments.
Why's everyone giving me the finger? They're not giving it to you. They're giving it to the
Yeah.
photo bomb and the guy behind.
Oh, are they?
So
that's
they're all
actually-
coming to take pictures of you.
That's Garrett Benner. That's the modern assassin. If you don't know who he is,
You need to know who he is.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
one of the-
Garrett. He's a killer, dude.
Yeah.
Legit killer.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
He's a
savage.
fucking man. We'll definitely see him on TV very soon.
We're hoping.
I mean, he
Yeah,
already has his own YouTube channel, whatnot.
He's a
but-
doe slaying machine, too.
Oh yeah, Sitka deer.
Yeah.
That's his thing.
Yeah.
And snakeheads.
Oh, yeah,
He's
we
one
got
of the
them on
I
big-
Long
love
Island.
shooting snakeheads.
Oh really?
Yeah.
He's a bit of a stud, too.
I'm a bow fishing fool.
So
I love
last night after we
He
left
is.
here, we went to his hunting camp and ate
You see his
fucking
DeBarge?
snakeheads.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Oh yeah, and Sitka deer. It was fucking. It was
Yeah.
the most amazing thing ever.
It's the SS, go fuck yourself.
There it was.
So what
Oh,
leads,
he's finishing it.
what we always do is we ask Ninja Tip of the Day. What that is exactly is what good advice you give to any outdoorsman to apply out into the field. The Ninja Tip of the Day.
I thought do we get like a cool little ninja tip of the day lead in
Hunt
or
alone.
something?
Well, actually, we're kind of crunch time because we have so many. I know. I'm sorry, man.
I'm
but
so
we have
bummed.
we have something special for you guys right after this. So,
Okay.
so I won't let you down. I won't let you down.
There's two key things in every podcast on this.
I know.
Oh,
There's the ninja tip of the day, and there's the what rattles your antlers.
Oh, snap!
He is a
Like, this is the
Legit.
show.
I think he's in love with you guys. Honestly.
That's
I'm
all
not
right.
against it.
Yeah.
Dude, I paused. Last night you had yesterday the podcast from Nikki was on with Steady Foreman.
Yeah.
We love Nikki.
We do.
New
Yeah.
era.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's
Nikki's a
badass.
man.
And I was watching TV, and I turned it on, and it was like 30 seconds in. I paused the TV, and that was like an hour and 10 podcast, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yep. Hour and 9
You know?
minutes.
Yeah.
Dude, it's fucking spot on.
Yeah.
Yo, doesn't I gotta
and
interrupt. Doesn't Nikki have the sickest broadhead ever made right now?
Oh my god!
Oh, dude.
Yo,
Oh.
Zeus, you guys got to check Zeus out.
Oh no, we got Zeus.
Nikki's
Yeah.
a good friend of mine.
I can't wait.
I laid the phone on my chest and laid back in the recliner and listened to the whole podcast. It was awesome.
Oh my god.
Heart touching.
It
You
was.
laid it on your chest, right?
Especially at the end when everybody had their positive moments.
So what is
yeah.
what is your ninja thing, Nick?
My ninja thing.
Ninja tip. Oh,
There it is. There it is. Now I'm smiling again. Yeah.
There you go.
So, ninja tip. Don't overlook the obvious.
Ooh,
Don't overlook the obvious.
ooh, I like that one.
Big deer, lay close. Little deer, lay close. Where you don't expect, where you overlook. I think that's just huge. You know, backyards, parking areas.
Keeping it simple. I like that.
Hunt where deer are, right?
Hunt where deer. Hunt where people don't hunt deer.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, but deer are the best at hiding in plain sight.
They are.
Yep.
Nice.
So
Nice.
I love to hunt deer when I
Yeah.
can see houses around. And
Johnny
cars.
said that to me once.
I shot that deer at your place, and I was rattling, and I had to wait for the cars to go by to rattle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Park at his place?
No,
I know it was a park. There's row
it's not
houses.
a park.
He didn't say park. He said park.
Park.
At the park.
It's a park.
Yeah.
You park your car.
Get him out of here.
Forget about it. Oh, double birds. So, Dave, what you got for a ninja tip? Of the day?
I don't really have one. I
All right. You know what?
I didn't listen to your friggin' podcast last night. So lay down with it. My beautiful girlfriend is here with me, so I wasn't listening to your guys' podcast.
My wife was away working last night, so I was all by
Yeah.
myself.
Oh, all right.
So I just listened to the podcast.
It was just you and your pod.
Yeah. And my tree stand buddy.
Nick, it's a tip of something that you could tell somebody. Oh, I can't even think right now.
Just good
just a
advice
tip?
for any outdoorsman.
Just the tip.
Just a tip.
Just hunt alone. Just hunt alone.
Why though? Why?
Take no one with you
Why?
because they only fuck you up.
That's actually good.
I dropped the F-bomb. Damn, I wasn't supposed to do
That's
that.
twice.
Why?
I don't know. Nick told me I shouldn't. He's director of operations.
Good answer.
Hey, Nick.
2 turns to 5, 5 turns to 10.
I am the boss, just so you know. So.
And then Trevor,
that, Nick.
he drops enough for everybody.
Yeah, he
All
does.
right.
Run
Who,
it.
me?
Absolutely.
Oh, I swear the shit.
Absolutely.
What are you going to rattle with those antlers?
Flipping two of the segments real quick together.
So
All right.
we did ninja tip of the day. What rattles your antlers? Let's start with Dave this time.
Yeah.
What
Go ahead,
rattles
Dave.
your antlers, Dave?
What in the industry rattles your antlers?
In the industry?
Yes.
You really don't want to know.
We
do wanna know.
We do. So do the listeners.
Both of ours is the same.
Well, I got to tell you, it's a really small industry. And a lot of people that are in this industry, and I'm talking about, let's say, manufacturers, really, Man, they think they're so big time.
I hate that
They
shit.
think it's a joke, honestly, you know what I mean? And I'm no disrespect, I'm a hunter first.
Right.
Right?
It's not about their product, it's their attitude.
They're just, ridiculous.
You mean the ones tucking their shirts in?
Unbelievable, bro.
Thinking
Yeah.
there's something that they're not.
It aggravates me that it's a big country, it's a big world, it's a big hunting world, if you will. Man, just everyone should really just support the same thing, not try to hurt each other.
Exactly.
Somebody comes out with a new product, and everyone that has a similar product is, scared to death of what they're coming out with, and blah 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 blah. It's just so much animosity. That bothers me. You know what I mean?
That's a good one, man.
I've lived my life in other industries. I haven't been in the hunting industry my whole entire life. And there's competition, and competition is good for the consumer and good for the products because it makes things grow, it makes things better. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
without a doubt.
Here I'm fine with. I love competition. That's
Right.
what makes you work harder. That's what makes us strive better. That's what makes us. But people that are the opposite of it, that would rattle my antlers. I guess.
Good answer.
Because they
man.
don't
Good
band
answer.
together and they don't work together. It's
Right,
always
man.
against.
Right.
It's pretty much every man for themselves.
We all have
and
the
nobody-
same goal. You know what I mean?
Right.
Teaching young how to hunt. Doing, you know what I mean? Staying in this.
Amen.
And if we all separate each other and just one person making one product at the end of the day, we didn't help anybody.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know?
You need- and you need to band together to move forward, especially
Absolutely.
in this industry.
That's right.
Yep.
Hell yeah. Nick, what you got? What rattles your antlers?
Loyalty. Loyalty.
Elaborate, please.
This industry, you see it, and there's not one part of it. It doesn't matter where it's at. And I'll say it again, loyalty. It's whether it's TV, whether it's pro staff, whether it's manufacturers. You see it all the time. One day I'm wearing one camo, one day I'm wearing the next camo. I change for a nickel, whatever. Sellouts.
Right.
And then just the loyalty of having each other's back. This industry is literally we have a group, and Dave will attest to it. There's a group of us. If we need something, we communicate between us because if you go outside that group, you're going to get boned.
Yeah, they're going to
Forget
fuck
about
you.
it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And it's just, and I've said it for years. So
they're going to skin you. They're going to skin you.
Basically the same thing. I hope I didn't steal your antler thing.
No, they're different. They're the same, but they're different.
Good. Yeah, no,
that was perfect.
And listen, 10 people can say it because it's true.
Yeah, it's true.
Stay loyal to your people.
Yeah.
Because if you're not, they're going to skin you. They're going to skin you like a cat.
Just have loyalty to your friends.
Right.
You know?
And your networks, too.
Right.
That, you know?
And just be fucking real.
Right.
If you're loyal, you're loyal.
Right.
Yeah.
It's
Don't
simple.
sell out
You
for
can
a
tell
nickel.
You either are or you're not.
You can sell out for $50 million, but don't sell out for a nickel.
Right.
You know?
Right.
But when you sell out for $50 million, share it with all your boys.
Exactly.
That's all.
Man, will we party, huh, Nick? $50 million, that ranch in Texas.
Woo. The things we would do. It'd be Tree Stand Buddies, East Coast Bowhunter podcast.
Well, Johnny's saying something. What are you saying?
Yeah.
Pass him the mic.
Wake up, Johnny.
Johnny,
Pass him
say
the
it.
mic.
I don't really agree 100% what he said.
He doesn't agree.
Let's see what you have to say. Go ahead, speak up, man.
Until you
Get up on that mic. Make love to it.
and you have that opportunity to sell out, as Nick says, you don't know how you're going to react. Sitting back right now, and somebody offered an extra $5,000 to do something, you're like, oh, you're a sellout. What if you're in that guy's shoes and that $5,000 is everything to that
All
guy?
right.
Yeah, but don't bone your friend for that $5,000. That is
Right.
your boy.
Well,
That's
that's
like
different.
you would.
That's
That's what I'm talking about.
That's the way he meant
Listen,
it. Right.
we're all in business.
Like guys wearing different camo products, it's just a business. It's
business
nothing
part.
personal. It's just
No, I
business.
gotta
Right,
tell
but
you
if
this.
I take care of you, say I have a camo
Me and
business.
you or something different.
Right, no, but
Right.
just say you're an
Right.
everyday person. I've taken care of you. I have a camo business. I take care of you for years, build you up, start giving you what I can. All of a sudden, I help make you something, and then some other guy comes over and offers you 10 cents more than what I'm giving you, and you're going to bone me after all the investment I did to you. That's just one example. There's a million different ways. It's more about selling out and hurting your buddy.
Yeah, no.
Not selling out.
You could offer me $10 million right now, and I would never hurt
Absolutely.
Dave.
No way.
There's nothing that would
Right.
come in between.
But
us.
we're
my
all in
best
business,
friend.
so make your paper and make your money.
Right.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
No.
But that's the loyalty that he's talking about.
Absolutely.
Being
Right.
fucking loyal.
Because the
Being
other,
real.
the other side
Right.
of that is
On the other hand, it's just
right.
business.
The other side of that is hustle till they know your name.
Right.
That's what it is. Hustle till they know your name.
Yes.
Right.
There's no denying that. They're
Absolutely.
two different things.
Yes.
Word
It's
up.
all about ethics and law.
Word up. And that actually brings me to let's end it with a round of positivity. Trev, what you got?
Positive. Positive is just being at the show and meeting, the Tree Stand Buddies. You guys are some cool motherfuckers, especially,
Yeah.
especially
Down there.
East Coast. And we got to talk before, and just you guys are just fucking real, and it's awesome. Killing deer and killing monsters on Long Island, and it's something that's untalked about, and I think that we should touch upon maybe in the future. But
Shh. There's no good deer there. I told you, hunt alone, bro. What's wrong?
Nick, what you got? Something positive.
Positive. I'm just happy I got to be part of the Ninja Tip, the Antler, or the Rattle My Cave. I'm on freaking East Coast Bowhunter podcast at Harrisburg at the show. What more? I'm serious. Have I not smiled every time I said about Harrisburg?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm
Yeah.
40 years old. Damn, I'm old. I'm 40 years old, but I still love Harrisburg. I don't want to be here all 9 days, maybe.
Right.
But I sure love Harrisburg show.
Yeah.
You know what's
I love
positive?
it. What's positive?
Me not in the booth for the last hour.
Absolutely. There's that
Sipping on
air
some beer.
Yeah.
Just laying down a cut.
Man, 9
Yeah.
days is a long time to do a show.
I think we're going to have to listen to this after so we can stay here for another hour or two.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Paul and Bo got it all tied down. Oh, and Magoo.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was
and
like
Amy.
it was like 3 hours, wasn't it?
Yeah. Hey, wait. One last thing real quick we got to say. We couldn't do it without our women.
Can't
Amy and my wife Deb.
Good one.
All right.
Absolutely. I need my points.
Johnny's leaving.
Hey, listen,
Johnny's out of here.
What do they have to do with
Johnny's
it?
out.
Hey, behind every good man is a great woman.
Yes.
Every good man is a great woman. I love you, baby. I love you. I know Dave
shut
does
him
too.
up.
somebody get him another Shebeen.
Yeah. All right.
So what I got something positive is going to be right here. Nick, you know what to do. Stay stepping.
And stay slaying.